and my son, who was around 17, and his friend, who was around 17, and I had driven to Wyoming, and we wanted to go to Adobe Town. It's kind of a Badlands area, so we drove 25 miles down, and eventually we were on a straight stretch of road headed for the upper edge of these cliffs, and we hit something, and it just went bang, bang. But we were in Dodge Durango four-wheel drive. So we kept going, everything was fine, the car was fine. We get to the cliff edge, and they put on the soundtrack from, I think it was a Star Wars movie, and we descended on this gravel road. We drove about a mile or two, very carefully, and amazed looking at this amazing scenery. And somebody noticed there was this like rhythmic sound, like tick, 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 tick. So we stopped and we got out, and the two front tires were leaking. You could hear them hissing. We turn around, we drive up the hill, and we're about 25 miles from the interstate. After about 5 more miles, the tire went completely flat. But we were still moving. We were doing maybe 5 miles, 10 miles an hour, and it was hanging on. It was going blah, 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 blah. But, it's still between the ground and the rim. And we kept going. We eventually, after about 5 more miles, which took another hour, it tore off, right? So I'm on the rim. I'm like, okay, we're done, I think. And off in the distance, you could see like these silhouettes of these little trailers we'd passed. Now, this was also the 4th of July. And it was getting dark, and my son's friend had a cell phone. He managed to get a hold of AAA. I'm talking to AAA, and the first thing they asked me is, are you in a safe place? And I guess they usually get yes, because I looked around and I said, no, definitely not. We're in the desert. And so she was like, oh, right, where are you? Well, I'll try to describe it to you. It's like exit so-and-so, and then you go south. It's a gravel road. You go for about 5 or 10 miles. We're there. And you know what? Like an hour later, this guy in a flatbed shows up. But we made it back just in time that we saw the end of a fireworks show from our motel room, and that was just as sweet as could be.